よし、先に進もう。
Hello everybody, welcome back to another part of Trails to Azure. This is part 60. Last part we actually dealt with Croix, President Croix, and then after infiltrating and completing the fight with the Ion, we learned the true mastermind, and we also learned about the whole thing of the Azure tree, right? The beginning of it anyway. And then what are the stakes of most people's here, because clearly not everyone's on the same page. And yeah, so today we start off over here. As you can see, I was taking the time while I was starting up or loading the stream to actually move to this place. I do not know if y'all saw that. If you didn't, good for you. If y'all saw it, yeah, I was supposed to move here, but didn't really have the time, and I started 5 minutes later than I wanted. So if this becomes a 51-minute stream or something, probably that's the reason why. Yeah, let's start our rounds on the place where I came out the earliest, which is this place, the Crossbell Police Academy. He remains on guard, I see. For fishing, let's go into the Crossbell stuff here. Is that you, SSS? Thanks, AD, you're all safe. Same to you, Dran. It's a relief to see you all holding up alright. The Metropolitan Division has taken post here from the looks of things. Wasn't this place occupied by the Defense Force not too long ago? That's right, they withdrew after learning that the President was taken into custody. With all the chaos that's broken out around the state, we need them to place their full attention on settling things down. Once they cleared out, reinforcements from Police HQ arrived to help quash any lingering disturbances here. That's good to hear. Hey Dran, if you don't mind asking, what happened to old Garcia? Good question, didn't he help you break out of jail, Lloyd? Yeah, I really owe him for one lending me a hand back there. Wait, what am I doing? I just admitted to my guilt at the scene of the crime. Actually, your detainment was deemed unlawful the moment President Croix was apprehended, so no harm, no foul. No need to worry your head over it at all, especially when they are found back in his old cell where he's currently undergoing treatment. Treatment? I can't imagine he came out of his solo bout with the Defense Force completely unscathed. He's going to be bedridden for some time, yes? But if you'd like to visit him, I could arrange for that. What do you say, Lloyd? Should we? I should thank Garcia for what he did for me back then. Yeah, I appreciate that, John. Sure thing, I'll have Melvin get you there. Visitation is 10 minutes maximum. As the inmate is currently injured, you have been granted special permission to greet him in his cell. Keep in mind that making direct contact with the incarcerated party or exchanging objects of any kind is strictly prohibited. Understood. Alright then. Rosie, you have visitors. Send them in. He looks better than he thought. Albeit he's wearing the sick people robes in the prison. Hello, Garcia. We meet again, kid. Good to see you managed to run up your pals. Go there, big fella. You sure you should be sitting up right now? We heard you had a pretty nasty run-in with the Defense Force. I've been better. Wouldn't exactly call a bare-knuckle brawl against rifles and stun halberds stacked in my favor. Hell, just sitting up was a struggle. What an embarrassment I am. I don't think any normal person could manage even that much. You aren't a veteran Jaeger for nothing. That said, this appears to be the extent of his range of motion at present. I still owe you my thanks, gosh, yeah? If you hadn't helped me escape this place back then, I'm not sure how I'd ever have found my friends, let alone make it this far. Lloyd. Huh. You came all the way here just to say that? I told you our little partnership was over the second we got past the front gate of the prison. In my eyes, you're still the punk bastard who took down Mirage. That ain't gonna ever change, got it? So you say, but that doesn't mean I can't express my gratitude. So thank you, Garcia. It's because of you that all of us are together again. And now that we are, we're going to reach the truth, resolve this incident, and protect Crossbow. I promise you that. Make me sick to my stomach how much you remind me of him. I can see in your eyes the tenacity, the way he wouldn't throw in the towel no matter what anyone said or how hard his ass got me. You're the splitting image of your brother, Bennings. True and true. Damn, old man. I'll take that as a compliment. Can't believe you got me to say that sappy garbage out loud. Don't you have somewhere else to be right now? Can't make good on that promise if you're hanging out here. So go on, beat it. Right, I get the message. Let's go, everyone. Damn, OBS is holding it together a lot better than I thought he'd be. You're right, I'm sure he'll be fully recovered and back on his feet before long. Then aside, who would have expected a former mafioso to give someone in law enforcement a pep talk? He's definitely changed since we first met. With all the crazy things he's gone through this year, I think it only makes sense. What? Why are you all looking at me like that? The way you said that, do you sincerely believe that it has nothing to do with you? Look, has that kind of effect on people? Huh? Come on, man. Being a baby-faced lady killer is one thing, but do you seriously become a bear tamer while you were behind bars too? It did seem to have you pegged perfectly, right down to how alike you and your brothers are. Defense Force finally handed jurisdiction over the prison back to us, and that's certainly for the best. The security enforcement was far too strict. I agree. I know they were dealing with a potential invasion by the two major powers, but they still took it too far. They may have tightened security so much because I was in custody. Peter seems especially wary of the possibility of the SSS reuniting. As long as we assign the right people to the right shifts, our security will be just as foolproof as it was before. Even with the high security, he still managed to escape, so that's not saying much. We came here with Chief Jodich after the CDF withdrew. They left the place pretty understaffed too. Just leave the academy to us, we'll keep the place secure. And we can actually take the flight here now. Very nice. The Defense Force withdrew once they heard the President was in custody. For all the chaos that's broken out around the state, we need them to place their full attention on settling things down. As for the rest of us, we all have our own responsibilities to see to as well. Hey, you're not here. Oh, hey SSS. I heard you guys were the one who managed to liberate the city. And now you're out to finally put an end to all the turmoil here in Crossbell. Which means you're headed to the giant tree to rescue Kia, aren't you? Yeah, we are. I'm guessing Mira or Sonia caught you up on all of that. Even then, you seem to be quite familiar with Kia's circumstances. Yeah, we have a lot of time to bond whenever I go to pick Ken and Nana up from Sunday school. I can't believe what they put her through, popping her up as some divine child or whatever after we became independent. It's not like I fully get everything that's been going on or why, but I know she's waiting on you to come rescue her. So do us all a favor and bring her home. And give her an extra hug from me too. Don't worry, we will. The kid has Boxy, I'll give her that. Thank you, Yuna. I think we needed to hear that. We plan to fulfill our duties to the best of our abilities. You make sure you to do the same, okay? Right, just leave it to me. I will help out on the ground however I can. I'm gonna head into the city and do some hands-on training, by which I mean help out the department. You can count on me to take care of things on the ground while you guys go out there to fight. Good luck, SSS. Thank you. Okay. There's quite a bit of unrest among the cadet chief. We also have civilians who were originally here for traffic school. They all want to return to the city now that the barrier's gone. That's understandable, but best we have them taken care of right away then. The ladies and I will handle getting them where they need to go. I want the rest of you to keep up your patrols of the area. Yes, sir. Well, if it isn't Sergei's kids. If you hadn't heard, I have been placed in charge of security around the academy to make up for their lack of manpower. It's been a long time since I was last an on-site commander, but I'll try to make it work for the sake of the cadets. Since becoming chief of the Metropolitan Division, I've typically been stuck behind the desk. But if it's for the sake of our young cadets, I have no issue getting out in the field and taking command of security here. The restructuring must go on, huh? Okay. Okay, so there's one place gone. Travel and Merkaba. Can we actually go to Michelin Resort? For real now. Okay, is there anybody here? Okay, this place still hasn't opened up. So in Cold Steel Saga, there's actually a bridge in where they put the words "the Paradise of Lies." Around there, there's actually a bridge outwards. It's a hidden entrance to the forest. But it's not present here, as you can see, so it's kind of nice to see the updating stuff, you know. The door is locked. No one is here. I'm going to go see whether I can go into Michelin. If not, I'm not able to get the... what do you call it? Let's turn back, there's nothing for us over there right now. Yep, okay, so I basically missed out the ability to get the recipe in the intermission where Kia was here. So it really was a one-time only. Dang. I really hope we could collect it in this chapter, but... I mean, there's probably a way to get over there using like... probably command console. I would assume. Plus, code lines probably something like you can proceed here or something. No, it's not. The business behind it seems to be closed. Yep, so there's a lot of stuff I'll be locked out of, I think. I won't be able to do all recipes. That is... yeah, that's far too late. Because I already noticed the missing recipe very late into the freaking stream, so like yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think most of them are probably due to that, huh? They really block off too much, so you couldn't even get the stuff even you wanted to. Feels bad, man. Residential area has been sealed off, but you don't seal off you don't seal off this? Is there a reason? I don't get the understanding on that. So actually there's no reason to come here, huh? Pretty much. Never could I have envisioned a tree on that scale appearing out of thin air. But I am unable to foresee what happens next. The truth eludes my cards, my crystal ball, and the stars alike. How very intriguing. I can't recall this ever happening before. That's what will become of Prospell. I look forward to learning the answer for myself. Things have gotten pretty dusty around here during our absence. That blue tree off in the distance still makes me uneasy, but I will do what I can to clean this place up. We have been stopping by periodically to clean so that we are ready to open at a moment's notice. I'll be a lot less distracted without that giant blue tree in the distance though. Okay, is there anybody here? Oh, is everybody shifted out already? I heard that Speaker McDowell was one of several who were confined at the state guest house. If that wasn't terrible enough, the people keeping them there were the Jaegers who attacked the city. The president has no excuse for any of this, even if it was all in the name of our independence. Okay. See. The giant tree is looming right over this place, but the staff still came over to work. That's bravery right there. But me, as soon as I'm finished with maintenance, I'm getting the hell out of here. Okay. Wait, I can upgrade something, right? Slot. There we go. That's the final upgrade. Should be anyway. The staff and I have returned to check in on the hotel now that things have settled down in the city. That being said, the enormous blue tree is even more unsettling from up close. Needless to say, Michelin won't be able to reopen like this. Indeed. Can you go up now? Okay, nothing. So that's all of the dialogue here. Feels bad, man. We cannot even go to get some stuff. That hurts. Traveling the Merkaba. Let's see. So we went to do... where? CBA. So let's start off with Belgard Gate. Hey Wendy, SSS, it's been a while since I've seen you guys around. Yo Carter, how's it hanging here at Belgard? Well, pretty messy to be honest, the situation being what it is. The commander has us on the lookout for a potential invasion by the Imperial Army, but seeing as Arbonia is caught up in the civil conflict right now, I doubt we'll have anything to worry about. That's true, not to make light of war, but it may be a blessing in disguise. Still, sounds like things are pretty stressful, try to hang in there, yeah? Leave it to us, we'll show you guys what the Defense Force is all about. Our independence is invalid, our Secretary of Defense has disappeared, and the Defense Force is in shambles. But as long as we have Commander Bills to guide us, we won't be losing sight of our purpose anytime soon. More than ever, the CDF needs to step up and keep Crossbell safe. Indeed. My knees practically gave out when the tree appeared in the Redlands. I wish there was some way I could help, but this is too much for a lonely private like myself to handle. For now, I need to focus on upholding my duties as a Defense Force soldier. Indeed. So much has happened so quickly, our independence being declared invalid, the Secretary of Defense going missing, and now the detainment of the President. It makes me wonder how much longer that's even going to be a Crossbell Defense Force. I've been mulling over my doubts for hours and it isn't helping. Yep. There's a civil war raging in the Empire, but even still I want to return to my homeland. Never in a million years would I have guessed the bridge was going to be destroyed though. What are we going to do now? My father went to the balcony upstairs to see what's left of the bridge himself. It's just as I feared, we're stranded here. Just because the bridge between Crossbell and Arbonia is destroyed doesn't mean we shouldn't be wary of the Imperial Army. If they wanted to invade, they could get the bridge back up in no time. For better or worse though, the Empire is caught up in the civil conflict right now, that will give us some time to prepare. Indeed. Let's see, is there anybody down here? No one. Oh, learn the recipes for Pinky Rose. I did not get the recipe before. A book entitled Popular Cocktails, a Beginner Guide is chilling on one of the cargo crates. So I did miss quite a lot, huh? I don't like the hear sound of this. I didn't realize I didn't take out quite a few recipes. That's gonna bother me a lot. And I mean a lot. Whoops. I didn't want to come back down here. Okay, let's go into the mess. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. All I know is that I want to protect what's important to me, so here goes nothing. First thing first, I need to eat and build up my strength. They say you can't fight a war on a stomach, so if I'm going to protect what's important to me, I've got to eat and eat and eat some more. Everyone is uneasy right now, but I'm sure it'll be fine in the end. After all, Claire said he'd protect me no matter what. In return, I'm going to do what I can to raise the guardsmen's spirits. Between that giant tree and the word of the President's detainment, there's a lot to be restless about. I have to do what I can to raise the guardsmen's spirits. Yep. Times like these are horrible for your mental health, so when you rest, set a few moments aside to relax your mind as well. Maybe I should take the advice myself. I'm beginning to wonder if we will ever see a day of peace again. Nope, you won't be seeing any peace anytime soon. Yep. The commander sided with the defense force, and the second lieutenant started a resistance. Each chose their own separate path after careful consideration. As for the rest of the guardsmen, most of us got so swept up in the excitement of becoming the CDF that we just went with the flow. Oh, it makes me feel a little pathetic. Commander Bills and Second Lieutenant Miro each chose their separate paths after careful consideration. I gotta find the results to do the same. Is Miro back yet? Hey wait, what's this? A book entitled Make It a Home Soups edition. Ah. Apparently I did see that before though, so... Let's go up here. Personally, I'm glad we don't have those ions anymore. I don't think any person should be allowed to wield that kind of power. The kind of power those ions had. Just looking at what's left of Guerrilla Fortress sends shivers down my spine. Is it me or is the... It looks so weird. That is definitely not what's left of Guerrilla Fortress, because how do you call it? Cold Steel 2, we actually see the aftermath, and it doesn't look like this. This is a lazy interpretation. What actually happened was, yeah, plus it blew up so much that you could see crossbound. So that was like, this isn't blown up enough. And there was still the fine ground layering in front, which I assume could be... Nah, it still wouldn't make sense. You should still have been able to see the place where there was at least like a mound, like a V-shaped opening where you could see the Crossbell City. And then a flat ground in front with a circle, which is basically this. So this is a lazy interpretation of what happened. The Imperial nobles have deployed an aerial warship for use in the Civil War. If something like that was paired with the Imperial's army armored divisions, the Empire would be unstoppable. I can't be the only one wishing we still had those ions to protect us. Commander Bales, I was wondering where you were. Ah, hello there, SSS. Quite the wheel, ain't it? We saw it happen too, that white ion obliterating the railway guns in the blink of an eye. She didn't do it herself, but Kia's power was still the cause of this. We received some intriguing intel from the Empire that you may like to hear, though we have no way to confirm it. There are soldiers unaccounted for, but the Imperial Army has yet to confirm a single casualty as a result of the Ions attack. Are you saying they could still be alive? Given what happened to the fortress, it would have to be a miracle. Again, that isn't confirmed, nor do we understand what happened during the attack from a scientific standpoint. But the matter that was affected by the White Ion's ability to manipulate space may not have been destroyed per se. If that's the case, then Kia may have influenced the miracle subconsciously. I'm sure Arabonia is suffering enough due to the war. It could be a relief if their soldiers could be returned. By the way, I heard the good news. Your operation in Crossbell City was quite a success, it seems. It went better than we ever could have expected. Though it wouldn't have gone that way without your help, Commander Bales. You were the one who opened up a path for us to nullify the Declaration of Independence. Please, I didn't do anything of note. Everything you have achieved is of your own doing. I have merely commanded the Crossbell Defense Force in accordance with the orders I was given by the President. Now that the state's independence has been called into question, I may not be fit to serve in this position any longer. Wait, what are you saying? Surely that's being too hard on yourself. You needn't worry, I fully understand what is required of me here and now. As for what I will do when all of this is over, however, that's harder to say. Regardless, for the time being, I will carry out my role as commander to the best of my abilities. Okay. Deputy Commander Douglas is meeting with Speaker McDowell to determine a course of action going forward. As the CDF commanding officer, I have to remain on full alert against potential conflicts with the Empire and Republic. As for what we'll do when all of this is over, however, that's harder to say. Regardless, for the time being, I will carry out my role to the best of my abilities. Okay. Where was the tourist about the father? She's snooping around somewhere. So we know one of the items I missed was already in Michelin. So the other item, where is it though? We came to the Belgrade Gate in hopes of returning to the Empire, but nobody told us that Guerrilla Fortress had been reduced to nothing. How are we supposed to get home now? The train, when it's up and running again afterwards. Really? That's your only way. Okay, so we are done here. Let's go to the next area. Okay, so let's go to mines. What's the pale blue tree in the distance? Mines is one of the highest places in the state, and it's still taller. It's crazy. Grandma's the history buff around here, and even she's never seen anything like it. I'm starting to get the jitters. I mean, history doesn't necessarily mean all the history is more like recent, right? I would think. I never thought I'd see anything like this in my lifetime. Yeah, snap out of it, Carlos. Now's not the time to be getting weak in the knees. The mine is open again, and everyone is motivated to work. I've got to look on the bright side of things. Okay. After all that commotion way down south, a couple of exhausted bracers and a crying little girl showed up here. I'm guessing they were part of the group that freed Crossbell City. Oh, Estelle and Joshua are here. We're happy to hold them for as long as they need. Any allies of the resistance or allies of ours. I'm guessing those bracers must not have took part in liberating Crossbell City. A different bracer came by earlier to get rid of some monsters for us too. We can't thank them enough. Okay. Guns and Marlowe looked weirdly giddy while they were on their way to work. I'll bet they are planning to throw a party tonight to celebrate the mine's reopening. Jeez, what a pain. But considering everything else going on outside the village, it's a relief to know some things never change. Well, I'll be here tonight anyway, so I may as well enjoy myself. Oh, Luca enjoying herself. That's rare. Let's go meet up Esther and Joshua. She's in the 3 people room, I assume. Yep. Foresight, man. Oh, hey guys. Hello. Estelle, Joshua. So this is where you went after the operation. We heard you guys laid waste to one of those ions. Indeed, with Pata Meter, you all must make for a formidable team. Yeah, well, it's true that we wouldn't be here if not for his sacrifice. Huh? Come to think of it, where's Rennie? Fast asleep. Oh, George is here. Rennie. Meister Yaw. We weren't aware you were here. Well, I am, at their request. Despite the chaos outside, I couldn't stay away after Pater Mater's death. That archaism died? Wait, so you mean? Yeah, he grabbed the blue ion, dragged it up into the clouds with him, and then he self-destructed. Completely of his own volition. So that's what happened. That machine opted to sacrifice itself? Father Mater. She's probably been crying for hours, huh? Poor girl must be tuckered out by now. Of course she is. The two were so close they were practically inseparable. Pater Mater resigned itself to its fate. I cannot help but admire the heart it displayed in choosing to give its own life to protect that girl. As a doll maker, I couldn't be prouder. Meister. You've been getting in reports about what's going on. Things have gotten worse, haven't they? We'd be happy to lend you some help once you're fully recovered. Thanks you two, but you don't have to worry about that. Your health should be your top priority right now. Take all the time you need. I'm not saying we want to end up like the little Misty Store, but taking Kido back is something we gotta do on our own. No holds barred. We can respect that. Good luck, guys. Be careful out there. May the goddess protect you all. We were told that Professor Novartis has already left Crossbell too. It must be a relief to know that you won't have to deal with the society from here on. To be honest, we are not even sure what their goal here was. Though from the sound of it, their sights are squarely set on the Empire. A phantasmal blaze plan. What they did in Crossbell may have only been the first ripple of a much larger scheme. I hope Olivia and the others are alright. When you say Olivia, you're talking about Prince Oliver, yeah? That's right, we haven't been able to get in contact with him since the civil war in Erebonia began. He's probably not in any danger as long as Miller's with him, but then again, naturally we worried given the circumstances. Oh, that reminds me, you all should have this. Zamburia all shut? Where do you get this? We found it near where Peter Minter passed away. I'm assuming you broke off the ion, maybe you can find a good use for it. Well, I see, we'll try our best to. The Azure tree. I think whatever's going on there is an even greater scale than when the Libra Arc showed up in the world. Be careful, everyone. You guys better be careful out there. Give them a good fight, but please don't end up like Peter Meta, you got that? Yeah, loud and clear, Estelle. Yeah, you know, we probably wouldn't be alive and kicking right now either if it weren't for the big guy. We should have thanked him at the Doll Studio while we still had the chance. Yeah, I wish we could have gotten to spend more time with him too. Don't worry about Renee, by the way. She's grown a lot stronger over these last 6 months, and she's not alone anymore. I know she can make it through this. That's great to hear. Please give her our regards when she wakes up. Peter Mater's logic circuit were not originally designed with autonomous functionality in mind. Perhaps though, through its time with Renee, it acquired something akin to a soul. I've been a doll maker for decades now, but evidently I still have much to learn. Though tragic what transpired today may have been in Renee's best interest, this feeling of genuine loss is something she was unable to process properly in the past. With this, her world now begins anew. No longer with the trailers, huh? Artemita, why? Why did you? Renee? We should let her rest. Yeesh. Starting off very heavy this episode. Let's see the mayor though. Miro and the rest of the former CGF members fought hard for us through their resistant effort, and for so long too. They thanked us repeatedly before leaving town, but really, we are the ones who owe them a great debt. I'd like to invite them back to Mines once all this is over and done with. Okay. I hear the guards who joined the resistance are now working with the defense force. Once President Croix was arrested, the hostilities had no reason to continue. It's a relief to know that Miro and the others' efforts haven't gone to waste. The mine has reopened and spirits are on the up and up again. That being said, the real battle begins now. Indeed. Okay. Dad and the miners got to go back to the mines today. Seeing them happy makes me kinda happy too. Is that weird? The big tree freaks me out, but I'm happy that the mine is open again. I hope Dad and the miners have a good day at work. Indeed. Normalcy sometimes is the best. Sometimes. It's a great relief to know that Logie can return to the mine. I can't say for sure what will become of Crossbell from here on out. But as long as the younger generation stays strong and grounded, I'm sure there's hope for the future. It's up to each generation to stand their ground and nurture our hopes for the future. Okay. Max is feeling better again, and thank goodness for that. Seeing him and his fellow miners so hard at work is nothing short of inspiring. As a proud woman of mines, it's my duty to support them as best as I can. Okay, can. Nothing here. Okay, let's go to the mines and see what they're up to. I mean, we still have a few more houses on top, so yeah. This big weird tree popped up outside out of nowhere. But Dad has been smiling ever since the mines opened back up. As long as Dad is happy, that makes me happy too. Sure, there's a big weird tree outside, but Daddy's in a good mood, so I'm not gonna worry about it. All the folks in mines are real proud of our mine. It's that pride that will carry us through the rough times, no matter how crazy things get. I'm sure you all have something you can't give up on too. Never forget that. Okay. Okay, nothing here. Let's go to the next house. I fear it may still be too early to open a mine, but if we want to bring the entire town together as one, there's really no way around it. I'd rather not see my husband go back down there, but I know he needs to. I know he needs to. I have to support him. The best way for me to do that is by packing him a delicious lunch to bring along. Okay. Oh, it's Renzo here. I had to exterminate some particularly dangerous monsters when they opened up the mine back up. They were nothing special compared to the magic golems or cryptid, but still hunting monsters solos is no easy task. Wow, that's still pretty incredible of you. Just goes to show they make bracers out of sterner stuff over in the Empire. You flatter me. Arbonia is currently embroiled in the Civil War. I won't deny my concerns over how my homeland is doing. But now's not the time for that. We have other issues lying before us. If I can't handle them now, then I don't deserve to look back on the past or towards the future. He never goes easy on himself, does he? Even if President Croy's out of commission, Crossbell is still in a precarious position. I'll wait for the pair at the inn to get their fighting strength back before I ask them to lend a hand. Times are tough, but that's all the more reason for us to stand tall. Indeed. Let's go into the mines since it's open up. Times are tough right now, but we're gonna do everything we can to keep mines kicking. Haha, maybe if I do enough, Luca will eventually come around on me. I was thinking of heading straight to the casino now that we can travel to the city again, but in the end I decided to roll up my sleeves here at work before anything else. Alright, let's do this. Once I get off work, I'll be able to have as much fun at the casino as I want. Alright, let's do this. Man, this guy is not at all affected by the blue tree, huh? I had a talk with Mayor Bigson and we agreed to reopen the mine. These September rains carry the lifeblood of our village, man. The way I see it, mines need this place to move forward. We have been away for a while, but now I can finally get back to it. Time to make up for all that lost digging. Okay. Reopening the mine is a pain in the ass, but you know what? I missed it when it was closed. Not working here just didn't feel right. I guess I got mining in my blood after all. Indeed. Okay. Not gonna move all over the place though. Everyone's been really raring to go after being away for the mines for so long. Me? I'm about to explode. Dig, and dig some more. That's what we miners do. Now that we can finally dig again, I'm gonna give it everything I got. Let's get mining. Indeed. The gate leading to the abandoned mine is locked up tight with a sturdy chain. Okay. So we are done with mines now. So that's another place checklist. Let's go back to Merkaba. Okay. Let's travel to Amorica. Okay, Amorica village. Hey, Scott is here. I've been looking for a way to deal with the Plamoa grass in these lotus fields. Problem is, the moment you weed it out, it grows right back. If only we could get rid of it altogether. Agreed, removing those plants should be a top priority seeing as they are known to cause cryptids to appear. Yeah, I'm gonna try some things out for now and see if I can make any progress. Oh, by the way, there's something I want you all to know. It's time. I'm ready to set a date and tie the knot with Pearl. Oh, he's getting married. Congratulations, Scott. I haven't actually brought it up to her yet with everything going on, but preparations are already underway. Oh my, congratulations to you both. Haha, thanks. I think this latest round of drama reminded me of how much I love her. She's the one I'm fighting to protect. You'll get an invitation once the date is set. I hope you can make it. I've kept Pearl waiting for long enough. I'm finally ready to set the date and get married. For me, being a bracer isn't just about protecting Crossbell. I've always been fighting to protect her too. Aw. That's nice. Big reveal over here. Is that gonna set a flag? Could set a flag, but I have no idea, right? None of us could have expected things to take a turn like this. Crossbell's burgeoning growth as a trade city and forceful bid for independence has stood up the entire continent. It's possible that this is all retribution for pursuing so much wanton innovation with little to no regard for tradition. Even then, there's no reason to just sit back and accept it for what it is. Say, this really is a trial from Adios. She could be testing us to see if we can overcome it. Maybe so. Perhaps it's time I change my rigid way of thinking. Howell returned to the city earlier today. Oh, good news. Now Derek and I are discussing how best to guide the village moving forward. We could have used Howell's expertise for a while longer, but I understand why he had to leave. He said he had other places he wanted to help. It wouldn't have been fair of us to ask him to stay. I wish Howard could have stayed a bit longer. His expertise would have gone a long way in guiding the village moving forward. We do have a bracer who came by to help at least. Amorika must put its best foot forward to move past this tumult. The giant tree is putting all the villagers on edge, and although the president was arrested, their bluegrass hasn't left our fields, and cryptids still roam the highway. I'll advise the villagers to remain cautious. We are not through the storm just yet. Okay. Looking at the azure colored tree made me awfully uneasy. I can't afford to be frozen in fear though. Derek and Tota are working hard for the village and I need to support them. It isn't just Derek and Tota. Right now every American is working as hard as they can to get through this. I may not be able to do much, but I want to lend my neighbors my support all the same. Yep, okay, let's go. Let me see if there's anyone still staying inside this place. Probably not, but yeah, no, okay, I can. Let's go to this house. I can't move. NJ, am I saying things or is that the gigantic trees in those wetlands over yonder? What in tarnation is happening? How's a man supposed to farm like this? Pull yourself together, Donald. You need to be the man of the house at times like this. For Camille and Polly's sake. Angie is right, ain't she? How are the villagers supposed to get food if us farmers don't farm? Donald has a bit of a yellow streak, so I have to light a fire under him from time to time. When the going gets tough, it's on us to dig deeper and push our way through. Yellow streak, I don't know what that means though. The grown-ups are all freaking out, but I think that tree's the coolest thing ever. Climbing up something that big would be super duper fun, I bet. Who knows what kind of legendary bugs are hiding in those branches? Really? Colin went home to the city with his dad, but he promised to come back and play again someday. A massive tree pops out of nowhere, but Camille and Polly are as relaxed as ever. Still, that's one of the reasons I like them so much. I have to be ready to reel those two in though if anything bad happens. I like that Camille and Polly are always about having fun, but that tree showing up is serious business. If anything bad happens, I have to be ready to reel those two in. It's good there is someone with common sense in the group, not gonna lie. I was afraid Jake would buckle under the pressure when that tree appeared, but thanks to Howell's advice, he looks more motivated than ever before. My grandson's finally managed to find his mercantile spirit deep down. As long as he has that, I think he'll be just fine. I'm not sure what will happen to Crossbell, but after seeing my grandson take the initiative, I can live without any regrets. Mr. Hayworth gave me some advice before he left. In times like these, our business is to do good business for the good of all. He was so right, if running Graham's store can help the village, then I'm gonna give it everything I've got. So step right up, Real General Store is open for business. Indeed. Okay, let's go and find other people. Is the inn used? The inn is probably busy as well. I now used to pay much mind to Keith's advances, but he surprised me this time. Can't believe I'm saying it, but he's more man than I gave him credit for. Guess I owe the guy an apology for cracking up at him. Truth be told, a guy like me can't make heads or tails of that tree, but it's not gonna stop me from protecting Seely no matter what. I told her that and she laughed right in my face. Seely can laugh as much as she wants, but I meant what I said. I'm going to protect her no matter what. Yikes. This confession. That tree put my jaw right on the floor, that's for sure. Still, when things get this flabbergasting, it's important to take a step back from it all and decompress. Speaking of which, a worn-out priest and sister checked in a little bit ago. I think I'll bring them some coffee later. Oh, Karen is here, and Reese as well. Okay, I know who is gonna be here now. Between the occasional cryptid and that tree showing up, traveling the highway is still a little dicey. That didn't stop Howell from leaving though. He promised to bring back a book I like the next time he comes. Isn't it just like him to be so thoughtful? I can hardly wait for his next trip here. Howell's got some fine taste, so I'm sure he will bring something that suits my fancy. I do hope he's careful though, it's still dangerous out on the highways. Indeed. You need to outspeed those freaking buggers. Howell and his family returned to the city. I was just getting to know Sophia, so I was sad to see them go, but I understood why they had to. The Haywolves were concerned about their neighbors, so they went back to the city earlier. I had to remind to stop by and say hello the next time Stephen and I visit the city. There we go. Wait, is that Reese? That's S. Hey guys, how's it going? I forgot to bring Marzi, oops. We heard about your victory. Yeah, big ups for shooting that high-flying ion out of the sky. It truly is a spectacular feat, well done. Hey, thanks, we didn't exactly come out of it unscathed though. I had to go all out, so I'm pretty drained right now. It's gonna take me a bit to recharge. Abbas did mention something about that. The power you have comes at a great cost, correct? Was that dangerous? It was. Stigmas are a source of forbidden power that is difficult for the human body to contain. There's a limit to how much of it can be released at one time. A Dominion will never be so foolish or reckless as to push that limit. Not a responsible one anyway. Jeez, Reese, I said I was sorry. Give me a break, will ya? Kind of ironic how the Dominion isn't the dominant one here. Do we have some king shaming here? Hello? Noel, you're the last person I want to have a king shame when you have simping for your bikes for so long over Lloyd, okay? The Grasswitter Dominions are quite different than their accounts, I've heard. In other news, how about a last second twist down in the wetlands, eh? The Azure Tree, a miracle born of mankind's obstinance. It's unthinkable that any being apart from Aeus could manifest something like that. And at its core is Kia's power. That's right. In all honesty, we have yet to come to terms with it ourselves. But even still, we plan to close this case our way. This is personal for us. Not just as the SSS, but as Kia's family. I never doubted it. You made your stance pretty clear the last time we were face to face. Our Merkaba's gonna be out of commission for a while. We'll come lend you a hand though if we can get it back up and running. And even if we don't, I know Adius will be protecting you. Be careful, everyone. You mean Guy Bennings? You got it, Reese. Just be going then. During Sunday school, Kia would always talk about how much fun she was having with you all. Perhaps a squire or the Grasswitter such as myself shouldn't be interjecting with her personal feelings. I want nothing more than for you to bring her home and put a smile back on her face. Thank you, Reese. Hers is a smile worth protecting. Our Merkaba's going to be out of commission for a while. We'll come lend you a hand though if we can get it back up and running. Good luck out there, guys. Oh, you didn't give us that then. Okay, so we are done over here. One more. They say the president was arrested in the city. A bracer made his way over to the village the moment travel restrictions were lifted. Given everything happening in Crossbell, we need to help one another now more than ever. Yep, okay. Last guy, truck guy is here. Just one, the goddess green nerve is that there tree off in the distance. It doesn't matter which way you slice it, that just ain't normal. All I want is to take my drives in peace again. You're telling me those days of forever are over forever? At this rate, who knows what the heck is going to happen to Crossbell? All I want is to take my drives in peace again. You're telling me those days are over forever? Yep, it is over forever. Yes, you're not wrong. Okay. Okay, let's exit. It's roughly about the time I'm going to stop streaming, so I think one more place. A, B... We are going to go to... Sentinel is going to be a long time, so we're going to go to Tangram Gate and Woodhouse, I think. Oh, there's a lot of people here, okay. Even with the barrier gone, we didn't have an actual kind of car to get home with. That girl we went in to offer to guide us here, but then the cryptid showed out of nowhere. I should have known hitchhiking would have been easier. We went into a cryptid on the way here. I half expected it to kill us. At least we made it to Tangram Gate. Now we just need to cross over to the Republic. We will be able to go back, right? Right? Never in my life have I been subject to this kind of treatment. It had better not be too late for us to cross back over to the Republic. Wasn't this girl supposed to know the safe way to take? I didn't sign up to run a marathon down the entire highway. Idiots, I thought I was gonna die. Oh, why ask? Couldn't that monster chase someone else? This has been enough Crossbell for me, thank you very much. It's a crazy place, alright. We have been arrested so many times. We're thrown in jail for speed driving, and then we had been chased by local wildlife that are ageless. Yeah, ageless. Chihuahua, of course it's Chihuahua. This girl. I met these boys near the east exit of the city. They said they were headed to Tangram Gate, so I decided to bring them along as my bodyguards. But as it turns out, they were totally useless. Still, hoofing it all the way here on the highway was actually pretty thrilling. Maybe I should double back and head back for America now. What the heck is wrong with you, gal? You guys, wait, I just remembered, we're not supposed to arrest you anymore. I wonder what the defense force even aimed to accomplish in the end. When it was established, it felt like the CGF had finally found its pride, or at least that's how I saw it. They sold us a dream, one that we are only just beginning to wake up from. Yep. The Republican Army seems to have gone on standby in response to that blue tree appearing. Even still, caution is an absolute must, now that we have no barrier or ions to back us up. At this point, the CDF is Crossbell's last bastion of defense. We need to be as vigilant as humanly possible. Yep. Dad, I want to go home. Even with the barrier gone, we still can't return to the Republic. I just want to get my little boy to safety. Situation abnormal. There's a giant tree out in the Redlands. That's why in the world's that thing. I haven't been able to sit still since it appeared. No, get it together, Private. Must remain calm for the sake of the civilians. Okay. Any Calvadians who didn't get out of Crossbell before the barrier went up have been gathering at the gates. But seeing as we can't relax our guard against the Republic right now, we have no choice but to stop them from passing. It makes me feel a little bad actually. I can empathize with their desire to go home. They may not be willing to accept that, but hopefully we can make them understand our situation. Yep, okay. Let's go up now. No, go to the canteen first. Wouldn't you know, I don't have much of an appetite right now. No, that won't do. I'm in a position where I need my nutrients, even if I have to force myself to eat. The Empire or the Republic could invade us at a moment's notice. I have to be ready to protect our state. Yep, high alert. So much has happened so quickly, it's starting to make my head spin. One thing remains the same though, my mission to protect Crossbell, I'll carry it out until my last breath. I know things aren't great right now, but would you like anything to eat? Being hungry just compounds your anxiety and irritation, you know. Your mind will feel a lot calmer after a nice big meal. Yep. Rumor has it that Elias regained consciousness. It's true that Crossbell is in for some tough time ahead. But so long as we have Elias on guiding light, I would just know everything will be okay. Okay. Nobody's in here, right? There's one person. God, enough. Why in the idiot's name are you people keeping me here? Just who is responsible for this? There has to be someone I can blame. I don't know. Not my problem. No one here, no one here. Okay, let's find Douglas then. With the future being as uncertain as it is, Deputy Commander Douglas has gone to the city to figure out what our plan should be going forward. Between that big blue tree and the potential invasion from the Empire or the Republic, we have got a lot of problems on our hands. How much the Defense Force will be able to help remains to be seen. But I like to do whatever I can to keep hope alive. Okay, so he's in Crossbell City. I want to do everything I can help despite that. Okay. Douglas is not here. Okay. Nothing here. Let's go to the third floor and yep. That tree, I bet you can see it from every point in the state. It appearing out of nowhere was something like out of a fairy tale. What's going to happen to Crossbell next? Your guess is as good as mine. A giant blue tree inexplicably popping out of nowhere is anything but normal. I just hope Groot's doing okay over at Belgard. We are continuing to monitor the Republic per the Deputy's Commander's orders. That said, it was only with the power of the Ions that we were able to keep the major powers armies at bay before. The next time they press us, we probably won't be able to stop them. Okay. So we are done at Belgard as well. That's pretty good. So let's go to the fishing area and then we'll stop our stream there. Let's go to the boathouse. Well, didn't think I'd find you here, Lake Lord. I believe you said we were free to use this boathouse as we saw fit. You have no right to complain now. Of course not, a promise is a promise. Still, this place isn't exactly convenient. You know you're welcome to join us at the branch office in town, right? Please, we haven't fallen so low that we need charity from the likes of you. Damn it all, we are supposed to be mortal enemies. Why is he acting so chummy? It's unbecoming is what it is. He won't win me over that easily. Takes resilience to live out here for over a month, the way these two have. Looks like they have been drying fish and foraging for edible wild grass to scrape by. That deserves some kind of respect. Oh wait. Who are you? Oh wait, it's a Kaguya princess. I've forgotten that man Serdan was the one allowing us to stay here. He's ruined our precious alone time. For that he's going to pay. What, are you his wife or something? Okay, nothing here. Okay, and I think we'll just end the stream here. It's about an hour mark, and honestly speaking, I think that's all the time we can credit for today. The next time I stream, I'm probably going to be on Friday, and then we shall take a look at it. And of course, we are going to be looking at it from a perspective of clearing out. What else do we have not done yet? Let me think. We are going to start doing the monster after this, right? After this, we have Ursula and Crossbell City, and Ursula have a lot of people. That's gonna take 40 minutes, I would assume, and then we're gonna split it another 2 more parts. I think Crossbell City is another 2 more. So yeah. With that said, though, next Monday there will be no stream. For people who know, I'm celebrating Lunar New Year, so I'm gonna have to go help out the preparations. And because of that, I will actually cancel the stream for that day. So next Monday will be no stream. I have no idea whether Friday will be a stream as well. The following Friday, not this Friday. So we'll have to see. But if we do have a stream, I'll probably put in the community tab. Hopefully, not sure yet. So If not, if there's no news, it likely means I'm probably not streaming that day. So yeah, I'm still have to focus on my work after all. Schoolwork and my real life work. So let me stretch a bit. It's a little bit tiring. 1 hour of streaming is a bit tiring because I'm talking a lot more and I'm also like reading the dialogue out verbally, so it really takes a win out of me. And yeah, with that said though, thank you very much for watching. Since we already organized what we want to do next stream, I will leave you guys here. If you're on YouTube, do leave a like, press the subscribe button, and press the notification bell down below so that whenever I do my streams or when I upload another video, I will, you'll be notified. And I probably will upload a video soon-ish, maybe, within a few months, within these 2 months probably. I'm making a video regarding Atelier. I haven't made the Atelier 1 review, I think. Did I make the Atelier 1 review? Actually, now that I think about it, I shouldn't announce that if I forgot about it. I might have forgotten about it. Did I make it? I thought I made it. You know what, maybe scrap that. I need to recheck on that and then I would remake it, I guess, if I didn't. Because I actually forgot about it. Yeah, I mean, I do forget a lot of stuff often enough, so this kind of thing does happen. And sometimes my brain goes scrambled like this. It's just, how to say, I'm not a very organized person. I would like tell you straight up. So a lot of the stuff I do probably will not always happen. That's kind of what's gonna happen. It's not that I'm lying to you, just I don't remember it, and if it doesn't happen and then it doesn't come out, it's just, yeah, but that's just me being unorganized for the most part. And yeah. Yeah, anyway, that is a very bad ramble. Okay, and then for the Twitch side, please press the follow button so that whenever I do my stream, you'll be notified. And then, with that said though, thank you very much for watching. I will see you on Friday. And we'll continue on working on finishing up final chapter. And so yeah, see you next time. Bye bye!